Collision warning.
Full reverse.
Thrusters at 10%.
Engineering, where's the weakest point of a heavy freighter?
Right behind the nose section. It's all conduits and baffles.
Collision imminent.
Imogen.
She'll hold. Brace for impact. Sustained heavy damage. Contingencies enabled.
This is definitely not Noctua 27. Imogen, what's your status?
Damage assessment. Mothership life support and mainline subsystems green. All other systems, minimal. Furthermore, 2 of our 3 synthetic cores are offline. 1 remains operational.
Understood, Command. We appear to be in a large debris field inside the nebula that is blocking our sensors. What's the status of the gate?
The gate has power down. It's dead. Gate ID indicates we're at Kala Terminus, an isolated gate on the ancient Outer Rim route. It was one of the first gates lost to the anomaly.
Which means we are crippled deep in the territory of whatever has been shutting down the gate network.
The odds of this being a coincidence are minimal.
Do you think this is what happened to Karen and the Fifth?
There's no way to tell, Isaac. The wreck of the car said you could be in any of the nebula densities, and we would never know unless we crashed into her. Be advised, this interference is blocking sensors in the local area. We're blind and vulnerable.
The car Kushan has sustained severe hull damage. Build support frigates and initiate repairs to the mothership immediately. Frigate production bays must be brought online. Frigate production bays online. Objective complete. Begin construction on a support frigate immediately.
Okay, hold steady. What did you get up to out there? Ready. Send message.
Channel open, stand by.
Send your message. All right. On our way.
Advise crew to clear affected zones. I don't want anyone ending up a part of the hull.
Ops, update for you. Target site is locked in and looking great. Expect materials uptick shortly.
Attention! Attention! Unidentified units have emerged from the nebula at speed and are inbound. Prepare for contact.
Let's try diplomacy first. Opening comms. Incoming vessels. This is the Higaran mothership, Karkashan, on an open channel.
Such old ships. It's the sign of Seljuk. I don't think they came to talk. They're testing us for weakness. Prepare for hostile contact.
We're on standby for medical transfer.
They may not be talking to us, but I can hear them talking to each other. Nothing I recognize, though.
Try the historical database. And given that sigil, narrow it to the progenitors. In open space, we are exposed, but we can use the sensor interference from the nebula to our advantage. Move the mothership to this location within the nebula. Be advised, the metallic content of this nebula will make us invisible on enemy sensors. But if our enemies get close enough, they can still visually ID us. All hands, maintain combat readiness. Continue sensors monitoring. They're out there. Somewhere.
Hold steady. Any density variance in your new hull, and it's on me.
Support frigate construction complete. Use them to repair the mothership immediately.
Receiving you.
Send message. Ops. Controller lead. Operations underway.
For support.
Mothership hull at 30%.
Intel. Our attackers are using a derivative of an ancient progenitor dialect, implementing a translation protocol.
My board showed green for main drives. Engines now online. Good work, repair teams. Are we hyperspace capable?
Our remaining core is in bad shape. Casing cracked, power conduits sheared, protocols crashed. And that's just what we can fix.
Understood. Flagging all your damage control requests as priority 1. We are in unknown territory, and we need to be able to jump at a moment's notice.
Mothership repairs proceeding apace. Outer hull conduits 23% functional.
Advise crew to clear affected zones. Don't want anyone ending up in front of the hull.
Mothership hull integrity at 45%. Alpha team, I need more mainstay braces fabricated.
Operations. New heading. Move us out.
All stations, maintain condition 1. Receiving.
Group 1, reinforced.
Go ahead, send.
Fleet update. Maintain your alert status. Nebula density is masking contacts.
Enemy strike craft detected.
Eyes on another contact. Where are they going?
Update on nebula interference. Disengage presets and go master switches on.
Reserve life support available throughout the ship. Delta team, we need to get medbays 8 and 13 back online ASAP.
The mothership has entered the nebula. Objective complete.
Core physical repairs are as good as they're going to get without help. Cybernetic systems are still failing, but I have a few more ideas.
Acknowledged. Notify me as soon as we are hyperspace capable. We don't want to be in this trapped system any longer than we have to.
It's clear now we have fallen into a trap. One moment we were on course for the Noctua 27 system, and the next, something forced a hyperspace exit into our quantum waveform and dropped us through the colligate. I can't imagine the power that would take. But now that I know how the progenitor tech they're using feels, I can modify our field amplifiers so it never happens again. Unfortunately, at this point, it doesn't matter how prepared we are, because we'll never make it to our objective on one partially operational core. According to our historical data, the only gate with a progenitor facility capable of repairing our cores is located in the Naraka Gate complex. With only one functional core, Naraka is now out of range. So we will have to use the Trinity Gate to get there.
Whoever this enemy is, they've been shadowing us since we arrived in system. The attack will come when it's optimal for them. We must gather resources and reinforce our fleet. Concentrations of resources are located here. Deploy resource controllers to these locations immediately.
Coming through. Receiving. Receiving. And ready. Lighting up targets on site.
This hide-and-seek didn't end well last time. Stay alert.
Update surface details.
This hide-and-seek didn't end well last time. Stay alert.
SC323, ops.
Yeah, go ahead.
Monitor your bearing. Send message. Send. Noted.
Ready to copy. Send your message. Hold, we're off sensors.
Receiving you.
Fleet. We got it. Receiving. Go. Copy. We are inbound.
Mothership hull integrity at 65%. Landing bays clear.
We're gonna link to you. Subsystem drag time is increasing.
Got it. Confirmed. Fleet, we have a G-Max class freighter here. She's a mess. Hull compromised, debris everywhere. Her bridge looks intact, though. She's responding to my transponder query.
I'm seeing activity out there. Let's be ready to move.
Confirmed. Spinning up now.
Maintain corrections as needed. Watch for offshoots. Let's not draw attention to ourselves.
Looks like she had worse luck than we did with the gate transit.
Wait a second. Is that what I think it is? Fleet, this is Controller 3-4. We found something.
Looks like an assault frigate. From the 5th.
The Lost Fifth? Are you sure?
Already ran the hull designation. She's the frigate Habeladin, last logged at Kasura Minor.
Not responding to hails. No power readings.
Approaching log.
Target sync now.
Okay, logged in.
Feed rate looks good. Keep us steady.
Standing by. Waiting for orders.
Use a resource controller to salvage that frigate immediately. We need to recover its logs.
Yeah.
Strike craft detected.
Spinning up collectors for capture operations. We have green across the board. I see it. Tracking bearing, setting up for intercept. Ops, we are in position. Collection underway. Material site locked in. Collection underway.
Tracking hostile Corvette.
Confirmed. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
Takes it out. Good kill. Target Corvette is off the board. Watch your break. Hostile eliminated.
Receiving.
Corvette destroyed. Bring back. Good hit.
Alert, we are under attack. Eliminate this threat immediately.
Can't shake 'em.
Moving on target.
Cycle TMS. Good hit. Good ship destroyed. Missile hit.
Resource operations online.
Dead on. Hostile eliminated. Ship destroyed. That did it. Locked up.
Contact tracking strong. Lining up.
That did it.
They're all over me.
There it is. Come on. Coming about. Target destroyed.
Mothership hull integrity at 75%.
Prepare new target.
Break back.
Moving fire. Don't let him watch it. Good shot. Good hit. Kinetic fire.
Unknown hostiles eliminated. Threat contained. Objective complete.
Collector 3-3, you are drifting. Adjust. Send your message.
Group 10 assigned.
Use resource controllers to recover the wrecked frigate.
Yeah, send transmission.
We're off sensors.
Receiving.
Caution. Resource controller is under fire.
Send message. Go for recon. Damage control parties.
The Hagaran frigate wreck has been recovered. Objective complete. The drifting container boxes are packed with resources. Begin salvage operations and collect those containers.
Mothership hull integrity at 85%. All rescue teams report in. We still have unaccounted for.
Assault frigate construction template now available. These powerful attack vessels will allow us to counter the enemy strike craft we have been facing.
Research complete. Upgrade complete. Frigate is now ready.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust.
Tunnel is under fire. All cannon fire is
Scouring
scouring
our outer hull. Collectors are out. Materials uptick incoming.
Good miss. Keep on target. Fire at will.
Intel. Engineering here. Update on our recovered frigate.
Keep 'em guessing.
Evidence of multiple short jumps. Bodies have been recovered. No survivors. Rations and all life support systems depleted. Looks like they ran until they had nothing left, and they hid the ship out here in the dark. Interior ice buildup indicates long exposure to vacuum. They've been out here for several years. There's a lot of encrypted data on board.
Understood. Decrypting ship logs now. All hull breaches sealed. The mothership has been repaired. Objective complete.
Control, drift compensator sync is lagging. Going manual until we get a fix.
Update to fleet as follows. Silver Assault, controller in position. Particulate density is off the charts as usual out there. Collectors are loving it. But the intake filters are taking a beating. Request to review controller maintenance SOPs based on our last collection report.
Priority alert! Capital class signature detected.
Check screens. Enemy battle cruiser.
How are they doing this? That gate window reads like a long jump, but these ships have no cores, no navigators.
Combat alert. Hostile task forces enter the AO.
Check screens.
Defend the mothership at all costs. Command, this is not good. We need to jump out now.
Every time I tried to feed the core the navigation matrix, it collapses. I need more time.
Understood.
Ready, evasive. Okay, everyone. EO2 is funnel enter. Double check helmet seals.
Dealing with incoming enemy threat is now priority 1. Consider salvaging to be a secondary objective.
Ops come in. That's not rain on the hull. Adjust target update rate. Compensate for density. Ops, update. Resource operations underway.
Enemy frigate-class vessels on approach. We need to buy command some time.
Hang in there. Good luck coming around. Get ready for my break.
Recon production complete.
Caution.
Recon production complete. Production complete. Bomber production complete. Interceptor production complete.
New target. Maintain visual. I've got tracking errors. Going manual. Control. Corvette target set. Maintain range. Ship destroyed. New target. Hit.
Second enemy frigate en route to the mothership. Destroy it.
It's getting pretty hot out here, Command.
Send heavy Corvette engaging. Stay alert. Vectoring to contact. Confirm target lock. Main drive feeds are painted and Type 1s are in the tube. Ready. Set.
Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive.
Optimal tracking. Copy. Pushing through. We're hit. Taking 5. Stand back to re-engage. Scratch 1 enemy Corvette. Get ready for my break. Locked up. Corvette destroyed. Tracking in and out. Going manual. Hostile ship down. Watch the debris.
Frigate is ready.
Additional enemy forces are en route to the Carcassonne. We can't let them interfere with our jump.
We hear you, Intel.
Intel. Damaged core is finally holding a resonance. Not perfect, but it will hold. Just need to finish spooling up. When we are ready, we will have to go immediately, or risk quantum collapse.
Understood. But when we initiate jump, we will need to dock strike craft, or they will be left behind. Until then, we need our strike craft defending the mothership. Timing will be crucial.
I have visual on your enemy frigate down.
Core spooled, ready to initiate hyperspace.
Be advised, only capital ships will wake jump with a mothership. Undocked strike craft will be lost.
We've got you covered, Lady Imogen. Go.
Nice work. Frigate destroyed. Watch your brain. Frigate neutral. Frigate destroyed. Frigate destroyed. Lock is good. Hostile frigate destroyed. Set. Good hit. Hostile frigate down. This is Flame Maid looking to put down.
Sensor alert. Hostile corvette. ID confirmed. Sensor alert. Hostile frigate. ID confirmed.
Looks like a hull breach. Evasive. Watch the blast radius. Good kill. Ship target.
Hostile corvette on the board. ID positive.
Increase thrust.
Group 1 reinforced.
Sensor contact, enemy frigate. Local operators to exercise caution.
Contact. Frigate ID confirmed.
Hostile frigate on screen. Stand by engagement orders.
Monitor hull layers for breaches.
Sensor contact, enemy corvette.
Taking fire.
Caution, resource controller has been engaged.
Set. Backup for the backup. Ready to copy. Send message. Go for bomber. Receiving.
Sensor contact, enemy frigate. Check screens.
Send message.
Hostile corvette on screen.
Ready to copy. Go for bomber. Ops, control lead. Operations underway. Send. Receiving. Corvette destroyed.
Sensor contact, corvette. Check screens. Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive.
Send message.
Group 2 reinforced.
Command. Agadath Farron.
Agadath Farron. All hands, stand by for hyperspace.
May the burden remain.
Lady Karen, Grandma says you're leaving. Will you be gone for a long time?
Time is fleeting, Imogen. Moments are eternal.
Why does it have to be you?
There's something I've been searching for, and I may have finally found it, but it's very far from here. Always remember the things I've taught you, Imogen, no matter what the future brings. You are going to burn very bright, my little star. I know goodbyes are hard. Let me sing our lullaby. Ponder, child, where is your home? You know the way. Follow the stone. Beneath golden dunes lie silver bones. Among the stars, you're not alone.
Can you hear me?
She can. She's lost. Though distant, she feels us. And we feel her in return.
Who are you?
I'm just like you.
Another navigator?
Yes. I am just like you. Karen needs us both to save her. Go to her.
hyperspace coordinates logged in. Hyperspace complete. We have arrived at Trinity. Intel, we may have a problem. Hyperspace navigation is compromised. I am not alone. There are others, be advised.
I'm reading you, Fleet Command. Eyes are open.
Intel trying to connect to gate systems, but they are locked down. Whoever we are fighting, they can deny us gate access.
We are deep within the anomaly, hostile territory. Enemy force levels and position unknown. We must use this gate to jump onwards to Naraka, where we can repair the cores. Capturing these 3 data spires will give us control of the gate systems. Lack of data on enemy forces and position makes caution a priority. A nearby tunnel entry point is located here. Use the tunnel to approach the spire undetected.
Passive scan data coming in. There are multiple small power generators out there. Stationary. Can't resolve further.
A location of this size? You can bet they're out there.
Controller inbound.
Engineering here. Production bay system update done. Check your board.
Railgun corvettes are now available for research. They're designed to inflict damage on capital ships at long range.
Corvette production complete. Railgun Corvette production complete.
Ops, controller lead. Operations underway. Corvette copies. Go with message.
Upgrade available. We can upgrade systems to allow temporary boost to the mothership's rate of fire. Mothership upgrade confirmed.
Hostile turret ID'd.
Recon here. Channel open.
Attention, fleet. The enemy is fielding a new class of corvette. Scans indicate they are proficient at engaging frigate and capital-class vessels.
Receiving. Send.
Group 3 assigned.
Copy that.
Confirm SO. But do me a favor
Send
and
message.
keep active system links. I don't want to see any of you going rogue.
Ops, we are in position. Collection underway.
Hostile turret on the board. Adjust. Hostile Corvette on the board. ID positive.
Before that thing tears us apart.
Enemy strike craft in area. Check screens. Hostile turret detected.
Be
Updating.
advised, turret scanners are highly sensitive and will detect bombers as soon as they fire.
Impact. Heavy rails. Find me that ship. Got trouble. Heavy rails incoming. Those are heavy rails. We gotta move. Heavy impact. Monitor rail systems. Last thing we need is that thing taking out the power grid. Give me secondary lock on that thing.
Advance ships to the 3 data spires to capture them.
We have impacts. Heavy on.
Caution, resource controller has been engaged.
Evade. Round incoming. Find us some cover before that thing tears us.
We have scopes on a hostile emplacement. Update as needed.
Give me secondary lock on that thing. Close and counter if you can. Get inside its minimums. In position. Corvette ready. Impact. Heavy rail. Gunnery. Fire and adjust. That ship. Controller. We are in position. Collectors are active.
Spire captured.
Accessing gate database now. I'm in.
Course set. Assault frigate moving. Give me full scan. EOS. They're ready to copy. We have impacts. Heavy.
Enemy emplacement in area. Check screens.
Go find us some cover before that thing tears us apart. That's all we need. Strike craft on it.
Sensor alert. Hostile Corvette. ID confirmed.
Confirmed. Move on to
Hostile.
1 data spire captured. 2 remaining.
Relay for position.
Give me secondary lock on your target. Evasive maneuver. Good kill. Ship target. I'm locked up. Enemy Corvette engaging target. They're closing. Rounds incoming. Enemy Corvette targeting.
Power is in place.
Enemy strike craft coming in. Auto track all targets.
Hostile turret on the board. Adjust.
Corvette destroyed. Engage defensive maneuvers. Move complete. Quick threat. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
Hostile turret detected. Updating screens.
2nd data spire captured.
Frigate is on location. Corvette is off the board.
I have access to the gate and its transit comms. Bad news. An enemy force is inbound.
Roger that, Command. All ships, prepare for incoming.
Upgrade complete.
Engineering here. Production base system update available. We're ready for more.
Frigate is now ready.
Ion frigate research now available. Be advised, they are designed to engage capital ships at close range. Ion frigate constructed. Objective complete. These can't be the progenitors, but whoever they are, they carry the symbol of Sejuk, and they seem to know more about the gates than we do. We need answers. Quickly. All 3 data spires captured. Objective complete. We now control the gate.
Send message.
Sensor alert. Hostile frigate.
Enemy frigates detected. This is an opportunity. We must capture an enemy vessel and interrogate its crew for additional intel. Use a resource controller to capture an enemy frigate. Ignorance is fatal in combat. We have to gather intelligence on the enemy.
Spinning up collectors for capture operations. We have green across the board. Send message.
Looks like we have an update from ops. I sent the details over. Check your screen.
I see it. Tracking bearing. Setting up for intercept.
Caution. Resource controller is under fire. Sensor contact. Enemy corvette.
Break back.
Send message. I want quick ID on anything that ain't us. Going defensive.
Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens.
I'm coming in.
We have scopes on a hostile emplacement. Update as needed.
Receiving. Controller here. Go ahead. Tracking hostiles. Guys looking for a little more than that.
We must capture an enemy vessel and interrogate its crew for additional intel.
Capture successful, Command. We're coming in from the cold. Just be ready. We are on location. The area is clear of resources. Please advise. We have hostile target.
Stand by for ship disassembly. Crew processing.
I see it. Can you get me covered?
Waiting out.
Firm
Direct
kill.
hit. Enemy
Come
corvette.
about on priority target.
Good hit.
Target 3
Docking clamps engaged. We got them.
Enemy frigate captured. Objective complete.
Systems link established. Running decryption on all data. Boarding teams escorting the crew to interrogation.
Report. Hostile corvette.
The captured frigate's orders have been decrypted. It was being directed to link up with an inbound task force. We can get the jump on them. Combat alert. Prepare to ambush arriving enemy force.
Command channel open.
Off the board. New target verified.
There. Relocate.
Bring us around. Give me accurate hand by zone.
Rolling into SO. You got us, lead?
Group 4 designated. Quantum waveform detected from the gate. Trinity is active.
Channel until further notice.
From her will to my voice, you're intruding on her domain.
We only entered this region of space because of the attacks on our world.
Hyperspace is her domain. Hers alone. You will stand down
Who is she?
and prepare
Who
to
are you?
receive her wisdom.
Name yourselves.
We are her will incarnate.
Sensor alert. Enemy carrier.
All ships, engage these incarnate and destroy their carrier group. Anti-strike craft turrets now available for research. Deploy around the spires for additional defense.
Enemy emplacement in area. Check screens.
Anti-strike craft turret construction template now available.
Turret production complete.
Contact, under fire.
They're locked onto us. Rounds incoming.
Hostile frigate on screen. Stand by engagement
Warning.
orders.
A new class of enemy frigate has entered the AO. Energy readings suggest an ability to engage multiple targets simultaneously. Approach with caution.
Taking fire. They're targeting main power relays.
Hostile turret ID'd. Check fleet overlay for position.
Remember when I requested a turret and was denied? Yeah. Taking fire! We have capture orders. Spin up collectors, but keep an eye on one. Board just lit up. Turret has us locked.
Hostile turret on the board. Adjust. Hostile turret detected. Updating screens.
Hostile forces have retaken Alpha Spire. 2 data spires controlled. Only 1 remains. Enemy carrier destroyed. Eliminate all remaining enemy forces to ensure safe gate transit.
Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive.
All compromised. We're back there. Verify the home field and own the supplies.
Received.
Get these scopes on that thing. Don't be afraid.
We have scopes on a hostile emplacement. Update as needed. Caution. Resource controller taking damage.
I have you on scope. Minimize your profile.
I don't know if those are repairs on the way. Corvex destroyed. That's it. Come around. Keep DirectX forward. Hostile flight craft. I've got a visual targeting alert. Engaging enemy frigate.
LOS. Keep moving.
Watch it. That's turret fire.
Sensor contact. Enemy frigate. Local operators to exercise caution.
Contact. Frigate has us in sight.
Enemy emplacement in area. Check screens.
Good shot.
Minimize your profile. Adjust lead. Targeted ship. That was clear through. The outpost surface. Fueling up.
Good confirm. On your lead. Frigate destroyed. Enemy frigate down. Tracking solid here.
Target destroyed.
Use my lead. Hostile frigate destroyed.
Central scan over. New target.
Frigate destroyed. Frigate is not support.
Hostile spotted. They're
Proceed.
Capture the remaining data spire. We must have control of the system to activate the gate.
26 is mine. Gun on. Engage in frigate.
They're punching right through you. Watch the reactor.
Attacking straight craft. Confirm TMC. Looks good.
Target is listed.
Good hit.
Hostile turret on the board. Adjust.
We'll get scans on Jerry.
I am listed. Hostile spotted. They're charging. Hostile cross-check confirmed. Fire at will.
Good hit.
Direct hit. Hostile frigate destroyed. Hostile turret detected. Updating screens.
Frigate is off the board. Swing one enemy frigate. Direct hit. Enemy frigate destroyed.
That went right through us. Damage assessment. We're hit. Assessing.
Come in. That's not rain on the hull.
Vector is clear.
Redundancy systems are all online. Let's just hope we don't get any bounty.
We have scopes on a hostile emplacement. Update as needed. Caution, resource controller has been engaged.
We are taking fire. Enemy frigate has us dialed in.
Enemy emplacement in area. Check screens.
Confirmed. Hostile off the board.
Enemy frigate down.
Confirmed kill.
Frigate destroyed. Hostile frigate destroyed. Hostile frigate. Engaging. Move complete.
Mothership. Move to new position.
Damage control standby.
Ion charging. Watch for
Send message.
area caution. Ion firing. Vector set.
Send transmission. Position noted. Helm, adjust. All turrets to ready position. Assault frigate is on location.
Alpha Spire is ours again. Maintain control of all 3 data spires.
Target marked. We are inbound.
Incarnate carrier group destroyed. Objective complete. Objectives complete. We're clear. Set course for the gate.
Target destroyed.
It's turning. Hostile eliminated.
Proceed. Go for assault. Please drift.
Hostile turret ID'd. Check fleet overlay for position.
Stand by for gate commitment on my mark. Three, 2, 1, mark.
The Incarnate ship we captured was part of a larger force called the Fleet of the Veil. The crew exhibited very little independent thought when questioned. It's as if they exist only as an extension of their leader's will.
The she we keep hearing about? An Incarnate Queen?
Precisely. They believe her to be a progenitor reborn, and that her great work will be to remake the galaxy. Ugh, zealots, deluded fanatics. Worse than the Gulsian.
I don't think it's all a delusion. If she succeeds in extracting and focusing all the power from the Gate Network, she could literally move stars.
The data we recovered from the frigate Habeladin was very badly corrupted.
Could you shunt the corrupted files to my consoles? Let me see if I can separate and reconstruct.
Of course. The uncorrupted files indicate the Incarnate are obsessed with capturing the 3 original progenitor cores.
Perhaps that's why she disappeared. To protect the cores.
That would track with what I'm seeing in the Habeladin logs. Looks like they ran as far as they could before wiping their nav data.
It feels like we're closer to Karen's trail than we've ever been.
That may be. But our objective is to repair the synthetic cores at Naraka and then push on to Noctua 27.
Evasive maneuvers. We're getting out of here. Hull defense guns online. Emergency repair crews to outer hull damage control positions. Full suits.
Command, have we been redirected again?
Negative. Our coordinates are right. The asteroids are not supposed to be here. Intel. Nav data confirms this is the Naraka Gate complex, but there is no historical record of an asteroid hazard at this location.
Understood, Command. Running kinetic and telemetry sims to determine the source. We must relocate to a safe zone on the shadow side of the larger asteroids immediately. The sim has determined the first safe location ahead. Move the mothership to this location and provide defensive fire.
This is command.
I have visual on your log. Break on counter.
Waypoint set. Move to location.
Gunnery maintain ICN. That thing's carrying holes right through it. We're hit. Ready on medical.
Sim projections on making it through in one piece. Lower than I'd like. Keep the fleet close and the Carcasson protected. Mothership has arrived at the designated safe zone. Objective complete. Be advised, a wrecked Incarnate ship has been identified in the field.
Calculating optimal passage ahead.
Damage is consistent with severe kinetic impact. No life signs.
The wreck could have data about this asteroid storm.
Acknowledged. Commence salvage operations.
Operations. Reposition.
Local operators, Mothership on the move. Shut. Come around, keep checking. This ship took one hell of a beating. Scans show the hull alloy took the brunt. That's a tough ship. Superstructure shows compound fractures throughout, but it's holding. If they had been maneuvering, they might have survived.
Keep her away from multiple collisions.
Get out of their line of sight.
Stand. Go for assault.
Secondary lock on that thing. Hull compromised. We're venting. Verify your helmet seal at O2 supply.
Looks like we're straight through crew quarters. Status.
We're hit. Assessing.
Imogen, what do you think the original purpose of the repair bay at Naraka was?
It's difficult to theorize about the motivations of a race that disappeared over 100,000 years ago. But given the position of Naraka in relation to the rest of the gate network, I suspect we are approaching some sort of way station facility.
Incarnate wreck salvaged. Objective complete.
Looks like a hull breach. You're venting.
The Incarnate shipwreck logs indicate they were on station and observing the asteroid storm. No idea why they didn't evade, though.
I think I may have an answer for that. I've been translating their communication buffer, and their orders were to hold and record her will.
Telemetry has confirmed we can exit the field here. Continue through the hazard. Use the larger asteroids as protection.
Command channel open.
Progress is slow but steady. Maintain fleet escort of the mothership.
Collectors are out. Materials uptake incoming.
We've detected the remains of an incarnate carrier. Commence salvage operations.
Spinning up collectors for capture operations. We have green across the board. Now, just monitor.
Salvage aboard.
I have you on scope. Minimize your profile.
Control room. Operations underway.
Engineering reports that despite heavy damage, the Naraka repair bay should be able to put both incarnate carriers back in operation. They are already a treasure trove of intelligence data, but I have a plan to turn those hulls into a nasty surprise for our enemies.
Those are heavy rounds. Brace your track.
Brace for high speed. This is Controller. We are in position. Collectors are active.
The mothership has been struck by an asteroid.
Controller is under fire.
Salvage secured. Good work.
Carrier wrecks aboard. Good work.
Operations.
Damage assessment.
Move us to mark position.
Lock set. Attack ready.
That way clean through. I see Asus fencing. Seal it up.
Close encounter as you can. Get inside the minimum. Looks like a hull breach. You're vacant.
Confirm new assignment.
Rounds incoming.
That way clean through. I see Asus fencing. Seal it up.
We're clear of the asteroid store. Objective complete.
Naraka Gate Complex should recognize us as a friendly vessel. Approach vector locked in. Core repair should go smoothly once we are in position.
We have determined that the asteroid storm at Naraka is a relatively recent event. The Incarnate used hyperspace to redirect the moon into an inhabited world.
But why? An entire world destroyed. For what?
I think this was another attempt to pin us down. We were never meant to escape the trap at the Kala terminus.
A mad god. Just like Baldro said.
Don't forget he also called us an oblivious giant.
Was he wrong? We're powerful, but do we really understand what we're up against?
We've managed to outmaneuver them again, so I wouldn't count us out just yet. Without our cores, it's only a matter of time before they corner us. The only place we can make repairs is at the Naraka Gate complex. Unfortunately, data from the wrecked enemy carrier indicates the Incarnate fleet of the Veil's home base is located here. They call it the Citadel, and it is the seat of their military commander, the War Sage.
We heard that name from Baldro, too.
We must assume this War Sage will counterattack as we begin repairs, when the mothership is most vulnerable.
How can you be so sure?
Because it's what I would do.
War Sage.
My plan is to form a defensive line at Naraka while you use the facility to repair our cores. Make no mistake, we aren't just fighting for our lives here. An enemy who would shatter a world just to slow us down isn't going to stop with us. This isn't about Higara now. This is about the whole damn galaxy.
Progenitor base systems online. Subverting Incarnate recognition protocols. I'm in. Security system standing down. Access granted. The bay is responding. The mothership is in position. Core repairs commencing.
Awaiting comparison sample. Cross-reference candidate number 1042. Failed.
System, prep reference test number 1043.
Reference test 1043. Awaiting comparison sample. Failed. Insufficient correlation.
System.
Failed.
System.
Failed. Insufficient correlation.
System.
Failed.
Sins and sinners! This corruption has to be deliberate. It's too specific to be random. It's non-star map data. Not military coding, already cross-checked historical data. Okay, focus, Imogen. Wonder child.
Success. Pattern match found.
What? How? System, explain.
Data corruption pattern is a 97.6% mathematical match to requested waveform.
My lullaby. Karen, is this you? System, treat waveform as a data transform cipher.
Working. Transform complete. Playback file retrieved.
Play it.
This is Karen Sajet, Commander and Navigator of the Kar Sajuk.
Lady Karen?
We were on a scientific expedition. We were attacked, pursued by the Incarnate and their queen. Her forces overwhelmed us. Returning home was impossible. She is everywhere. She wanted me to abandon the fleet, to join her. She needs the progenitor cores. She must not be allowed to find them. I've dispersed the fleet and hidden the Carsajuk here.
System, open a secure private channel to Intel Officer Isaac Pactu. Triple encryption. Isaac, Imogen. We know where Karen is.
She must not be allowed to find them. I've dispersed the fleet and hidden the Carsajuk here.
Fascinating. Rather than give the Queen what she wanted, Karen buried the Carsajuk in a mountain of ice.
We have to find her, Isaac.
If the Sajuk is even still there.
Play the rest of it.
Retrieve the cores. Dismantle them, if you must. Whatever it takes to keep them from her. Imogen, do not believe anything she says, no matter how tempting. I'm sorry.
Karen is talking directly to me, Isaac. She needs my help.
We can't risk another fleet to chase down a ghost command. For now, we need to stick to the plan and remove the clear and present danger in front of us. Are you ready?
Only forward.
Hyperspace core repairs are well underway, and we control the gate complex, for now. Power readings in this facility are rising. The fleet of the Veil is coming. As core repairs will not be complete in time, defense is our mission objective. We will ambush the incoming forces from the moment they come through the hyperspace gate. Picard Kushan's production facility has been upgraded and an initial defense force created. This force contains anti-strike craft turrets and mine layer frigates. Utilize all the advantages the structure gives us. Reinforce the existing turrets to create a gauntlet the Incarnate will not survive. With a mothership docked at such a distance from the gate, utilize the carrier to construct and deploy forces right where they're needed. The clock is ticking. Projections anticipate a massive enemy force. They cannot be allowed to reach the Kushan while she is vulnerable. Carrier holding at standby for forward deployment. Mine layer frigates and anti-strike craft turrets awaiting orders.
Moving on target. Pops, controller lead. Operations underway. Send message.
Priority alert. Gate initiation sequence detected. Ships are inbound. They're using the gate to mask their numbers. I can't sense anything else.
Receiving. Copy, move. New heading set. What's out?
Mine-laying frigates green to go. Deploy mines along the transit path from the gate. Deploy all available turrets to maximize coverage on the incoming hostiles. The heavy torpedo turrets already in place excel at striking enemy capital ships. Furthermore, heavy torpedo turrets are now available for production.
Mine layer Gamma 4. Awaiting further orders.
Frontline turrets reinforced.
This is Bomber Lead. Move complete.
Estimated enemy arrival, T-5. Continue laying down defenses. Turrets reinforcing the midline position.
Move complete. Waiting out. Ops. Collectors are out. Materials uptick incoming.
Gate quantum levels increasing along projected lines. Enemy arrival in T-4. Rear line turrets deployed. Turrets deployed.
Send transmission.
Projected gate activation in 3 minutes.
Prepping for dispersal. Nav, be ready to set an evasion course if someone notices us. Dispenser crew, check screens for dispersal pattern. Carrier comms open. Send.
Frontline mines placed.
Upgrade complete.
Defensive perimeter established.
Recon here. Coordinates confirmed. And ready. Lighting up target. Receiving. Ready to copy. Move complete. Ready. Move complete. Bomber on station. Copy that. Systems go. Send. Go for interceptor. Ready. Send message. Ready to copy. Moving into position, flight leader.
Combat alert. The Incarnate attack has begun.
Enemy strike craft in area. Check screens. Strike craft detected.
Ready to copy.
Enemy strike craft ID'd. Check sensors for position. Hostile Corvette on the board. ID positive. Hostile Corvette on screen.
Give me secondary.
Proximity alert. Enemy fleet vectoring in. Repel these forces.
Sensor contact, Corvette. Check screens. Sensor contact, enemy Corvette. Enemy strike craft detected. Updating screens.
Detecting Incarnate vectoring towards the Carcouchon.
Adjust.
Suppression frigate construction template now available. Use them to lay down area fire on multiple targets.
Go for ion.
Enemy strike craft in area. Check screens. Strike craft detected.
Priority alert. Incarnate forces have reached the repair bay.
Maintain range. Don't let them get in close.
Strike craft dialed in.
Cycle TMC. New target. Their reactors in overload. Proximity operators, caution.
Research complete. Upgrade complete. Production complete. Frigate deploying. Frigate is now ready.
Collection is underway. Suppression frigate at the ready. Strike ready.
Enemy strike craft ID'd. Check sensors for position.
Priority.
Enemy strike craft detected. Updating screens. Enemy contact. Carrier marked.
There we go. More enemy capital ship for us. Proximity alert. Enemy carrier. Watch that turret fire.
Sensor alert. Enemy carrier.
Confirm kill. Capital.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust.
Copy. Copy that. Going to press. Yes, acknowledged. Defending. Copy that.
Enemy strike craft in area. Check screens.
Understood.
Strike craft detected. Enemy strike craft ID'd. Check sensors for position.
Attention all crew. We're secured
detected. Updating screens.
We're hit. Kinetic fire.
Visual on your launch. Ready on countdown.
Positive ID on enemy carrier.
Capital ship going critical.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust.
Confirmed. Move on, new target. Direct come around.
Enemy strike craft in area. Check screens.
One crew.
Enemy strike craft detected.
We are in position. Collectors are active. Go for assault.
Enemy strike craft ID'd. Check sensors for position.
They're closing. Round incoming.
Enemy strike craft detected. Updating screens.
Nice job. Engines to full. Gunnery. Expect handoff at range +10. We are clear to engage. Make for that capital ship.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust.
Understood. Ready on quick charge cycle. Target down. Re-engaging. Good job. Channel open. We have impact. Active. Capital ship destroyed. Increase our target hit. Watch the blast radius. Form up. Taking fire. Set. Cycle feeds and retarget. Copy you. Engage. They're ready for new orders. Crash 1 capital.
Group 5 designated.
Understood, Command. Material site locked in. Collection underway. Suppression frigate online.
Mine layer frigate is now ready.
Initial battle analytics indicate the enemy was ramping up its use of capital ships.
We are ready for orders, Command.
Be advised, I'm picking up another quantum surge in the gate complex. More Incarnate ships are inbound.
Mothership auto repair upgrade available. This will enhance and equip support teams to constantly repair the Kushan. Well, this won't be as good as mine, but better than venting into space until a sub-frigate can patch us.
Upgrade complete.
Enemy strikecraft in area. Check screens. Sensor alert. Hostile corvette. ID confirmed.
Corvette destroyed.
Hostile corvette on the board. ID positive. Hostile corvette on screen.
Taking fire. Critical hit. Enemy corvette destroyed. Ready evasion. Corvette is off the board. Now it's another corvette. Track 4 out. Got a corvette destroyed.
Strikecraft detected.
One down, corvette destroyed. Good kill. Corvette down. Corvette direction PA. We have incoming.
Caution fleet. Hostile destroyer on the board. Sensor contact. Enemy frigate. Check screens.
Coming down. Acknowledged. Target destroyed.
Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens. Sensor contact. Enemy corvette. Enemy strikecraft ID'd. Check sensors for position.
Ready on thrusters. Helm cleared for evasive.
Warning. New enemy capital-class transports detected. Initial scans show them to be heavily armored and optimized for rapid unit deployment.
Contact. Enemy corvette on scope. Enemy frigate destroyed. Say again. Frigate destroyed. One enemy corvette. Stand by. Start. Enemy corvette destroyed. Kill. Target update. Down. Enemy corvette destroyed. Say again. Corvette destroyed. Corvette down. Center man. Hold on. Target eliminated. Frigate down.
Hostile corvette on the board. ID positive.
Corvette destroyed. That was up. Enemy capital ship destroyed.
Hostile corvette on screen.
Capital ship destroyed. Hostile corvette down. Corvette is off the point. We have impacts. Confirm any or executing. Enemy corvette.
Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens.
One less enemy capital ship to worry about.
Enemy destroyer. Position marked. Sensor contact. Enemy corvette.
Corvette down. Hostile cross checker. Target eliminated. Corvette down. And move. Enemy corvette. Corvette destroyed.
Sensor contact. Enemy frigate. Local operators to exercise caution.
Corvette is off the board. Scratch one enemy corvette. Received. Tracking location.
Sensor alert. Hostile corvette. ID confirmed.
Corvette destroyed. Radio sequence fire. Corvette down. Set relays for sequence.
Hostile corvette on the board. ID positive.
Hostile corvette destroyed. Corvette destroyed. Enemy kill. Enemy corvette destroyed. Corvette confirmed kill. Target update come about. Enemy cannon ship breaking up. Resource operations underway. Corvette destroyed. There it comes.
Enemy strikecraft detected. Updating screens.
down. Corvette destroyed. Another Corvette. Ship down. Hostile below the board. Your target verified. Disgrace 1. Enemy Corvette destroyed. Corvette down. Corvette destroyed.
Sensor contact. Enemy Corvette.
Seal those ruptures.
Sensor alert. Hostile Corvette. ID confirmed.
Find me that ship.
Hostile Corvette on the board. ID positive.
Send message. Corvette down. Good hit. Corvette down. Corvette on the hot Corvette destroyed. Running down Corvette by sandflies out here. Corvette destroyed. There we go. An enemy capital ship for us. Corvette destroyed. Critical hit. Enemy Corvette destroyed. Enemy Corvette in attack position. Counter. Direct hit. Corvette down. We copy. Resource operations online. Destroyed. Again, Corvette destroyed. Go for ion. Target eliminated. Corvette down. We have it. Enemy Corvette on intercept. They're tracking us. Another Corvette down. Hostile Corvette down. Releasing equalization valves on hold 3. Okay. SO target set. Lead, do you copy?
Copy, we see you. Your link is showing fault with gunnery control.
Go for recon.
Give panel C42 a kick and you should be fine.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust.
Send. Targeting strike craft. Nice work. Engaging strike craft. 2-6 is mine. Gun on. Targeting strike craft. Enemies all over us. There it is. Come on.
Quantum surge spiking. Contact imminent.
Target position noted. Give me full scan, EOS and thermal. Ops, control release. Operations underway. Linking.
All units, prepare for a third wave of hostiles.
Damn canteens, you heard the man. Another dance is about to start.
Priority alert. Incarnate forces on multiple attack vectors.
We are on location.
We must defend the mothership.
Enemy destroyer identified.
Scratch a Corvette.
Hostile Corvette on screen.
Alert. Multiple enemy carriers detected.
Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens.
Contact. Destroyer closing.
Sensor contact. Enemy Corvette. Group 1 is in trouble.
Corvette down. Go ahead.
Sensor alert. Hostile Corvette. ID confirmed. Hostile Corvette on the board. ID positive.
Destroyed. Corvette destroyed. Scratch one. Corvette is off the board. Prepare for return. Ship target. Scratch part. Corvette destroyed. Bullseye. Scratch a capture. Nails. Frigate hit. Hostile frigate destroyed. Bullseye. Scratch a capture.
We face individuals. Use their need to survive against them.
Capital ship destroyed. Scratch one enemy.
Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive.
Now. Hostile one is destroyed. Come around with us. Enemy capital ship destroyed. Hostile destroyed. Destroyer. Initiate countermeasures. Internal pressure structure. Perfect spread. Capital ship confirmed kill. Frigate destroyed. Enemy frigate down. Critical hit. Enemy frigate destroyed. Internal pressure structure. Held the field down one. Capital ship neutralized. Scratch one enemy transport crew. Enemy captain down. Confirmed kill. Capital destroyed.
Sensor contact. Hostile carrier spotted.
That's it. Capital ship destroyed.
Sensor alert. Hostile frigate. ID confirmed. Hostile Corvette on screen. Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens. Alert. Positive ID on hostile destroyer. Sensor contact. Enemy Corvette.
Alert. Multiple enemy carriers detected.
Corvette is on the board. Corvette to command. We'll have one less enemy capital ship to worry about.
Sensor alert. Hostile Corvette. ID confirmed.
Enemy Corvette destroyed. Ready to copy. Monitor for incoming. Corvette is off the board.
Hostile Corvette on the board. ID positive.
Corvette down. Can't get loose. Confirmed kill. Target update. Corvette destroyed. Corvette destroyed. Enemy Corvette destroyed. Come around. Keep contact. Tracking hostile Corvette.
Sensor alert. Enemy carrier.
Good destroyed. Ship destroyed. Enemy Corvette. Enemy frigate down. Enemy captain breaking up.
Hostile Corvette on screen. Hostile frigate on screen. Stand by engagement orders.
Corvette to scratch one enemy frigate. Frigate destroyed.
Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens.
Critical hit. Enemy Corvette is cover. One enemy tears us apart. Scratch one enemy Corvette is off the board. Now another Corvette. Corvette destroyed. That's it. Target Corvette on critical. Vandalize out here. Evade. Confirmed kill. Corvette scratched out. Corvette hostile frigate destroyed. Corvette destroyed. Critical hit. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
Sensor contact. Enemy Corvette.
Tracking hostile Corvette. They're firing. Direct hit. Enemy frigate destroyed.
Sensor contact. Enemy frigate. Check screens.
Corvette down. Another enemy frigate hits the sand.
Sensor alert. Hostile Corvette. ID confirmed. Hostile Corvette on the board. ID positive.
Enemy Corvette down. Spotting down Corvette like sandflies out here. Free destroyed. Corvette destroyed. Friend Corvette down. Coming.
Hostile Corvette on screen. Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens.
Enemy Corvette destroyed.
Sensor contact. Enemy Corvette. Sensor alert. Hostile Corvette. ID confirmed.
Frigate destroyed. There we go.
Sensor contact. Enemy frigate. Local operators to exercise caution. Contact. Enemy destroyer. Hostile Corvette on the board. ID positive. Hostile Corvette on screen.
Enemy frigate destroyed. Hostile Corvette confirmed. Gonna run out of room to paint enemy frigates on our house.
Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens.
Enemy frigate down. Corvette destroyed. Corvette
Sensor contact. Enemy Corvette.
frigate down. Target destroyed. Send transmit. Moving to contact. Frigate is off the board. Watch the debris.
Caution. Resource controller taking damage.
Hostile frigate destroyed. Turning him out. Critical hit. Enemy frigate down. Enemy frigate hit.
Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive.
Frigate down. Direct hit. Enemy frigate destroyed. Frigate hit. Enemy ship destroyed. Corvette destroyed. Enemy frigate down. Corvette destroyed. Enemy Corvette down.
New target.
Yes. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
Hostile eliminated.
Hostile frigate destroyed. Enemy Corvette in attack position. Counter. Good hit. Frigate down. Target. Direct hit. Enemy Corvette destroyed. Good kill. Ship target. Tally another Corvette off the board. Nice work. Corvette in range. Target locked. Attaching enemy. Hostile frigate down. Stand by to re-engage. Hostile frigate destroyed. Confirmed. Enemy frigate destroyed.
Sensor alert. Hostile Corvette. ID confirmed.
Frigate neutralized. Target hit. Hostile frigate down. Frigate destroyed. Corvette. Sailing. Enemy Corvette down. Come around. Target center mass. Frigate destroyed. Critical hit. Enemy frigate. Another frigate for us. Taking hit. Reroute power frigate destroyed. Copy you. Frigate. Enemy frigate destroyed. Scratch one enemy frigate. Frigate destroyed. Hostile frigate destroyed. Let's have it. Confirm kill. Frigate destroyed. Target eliminated. Frigate Watch my shot. That's it. Capital ship destroyed. Hang on to something, Captain. Is not messing around.
The gate is powering down. I read no more surges in the system.
All enemy ships destroyed. Objective complete.
By Vincal's arrow, we did it! But at what cost?
May the burden remain.
Repairs complete.
Infiltration carriers report ready, Imogen. Operation Storm Strike is green to go.
So, it is you.
You always knew, clever girl.
Why did you hunt Karen?
I used my own cores to open the doors to my temple. But when I rip Karen's progenitor cores from her hull, I will unlock all the doors. Control everything. Effortlessly.
To what end? You've already killed billions.
Short-sighted girl. I have enlightened hundreds of worlds and freed billions from the burden of thought. But in all that time, and across all of that space, I had never encountered another like me. Then the Gate Network awoke, and for the first time in millennia, another navigator appeared. I was not alone. She gave me hope. But Karen was weak. And so I hammered at the machine, shattering worlds. And you appeared. And all at once the future came into sharp focus. I am to be the mother of a new race of navigators. Each of them born on fire. And educated by my will.
Your will is a disease.
I am the universe's will incarnate! Bring me Karen's cores. Devote your own to the future. Take your place by my side. And together, we will wield hyperspace like a knife. Subtle and precise. Clever girl. Ask yourself this, Imogen. What would Karen's Sajet be if Carrick had not burned? Ponder that.
It appears that it was originally a progenitor refinery and production facility. Now it is the principal base of operations for the War Sage. From there he commands the entire incarnate fleet of the Veil. In order to clear a path to Noctua 27, it is essential we eliminate this base and cripple their fleet.
They'll be expecting us.
That's why engineering is making our 2 salvaged incarnate carriers functional again. We'll use them in a 2-pronged attack to deliver a strike force into the support base of the Citadel, while we prepare to take out the upper structure. By destroying the resource-collecting nodes located here, we will disable ship production in the main structure above.
No production means no reinforcements.
Indeed. If we succeed here, it will give us a fighting chance against the Incarnate. At this point, the Carcassonne will arrive for the main assault. Away team, stand by to deploy.
Incoming transports identified. Why is your data scrambled? You appear damaged. Stand by for immediate reintegration.
This is Grail Leader. All wings engage initial target. Hit the target hard and take an immediate evac vector. Let the explosions take out the enemy collection nodes. Incarnate destroyer coming down from above. Carriers outbound. See you on the other side.
Stay evasive. Remember, we're on our own. No mothership to run to for repairs.
Right. We take out the legs, and the mothership will take the head off this place.
Target is unstable and about to explode. All units, fall back. Increase your turn. First target down. I'm locked up.
Rail Leader, Sword Wing. Next high explosive target spotted.
It's got me locked up. Send it. Free track. Increase power. Displace. Increase thrust. Evade. Rounds incoming.
All units be advised. Turrets defending the AO.
Give me secondary lock on this thing. Under kinetic attack. Bring back. That did it. Chink and delay. We're inbound.
Enemy on intercept.
Eyes on scopes, people. Intel's not here to watch over us.
Increase thrust. Under fire. Need help.
Target is unstable and about to explode. All units, fall back.
Locked interceptor. Invading.
Power regulator destroyed.
Back. Hold on.
Grail Leader to all wings. We've done our part. Mission complete.
Going defensive.
Storm Strike was a success. The Citadel was dealt a serious blow. Its resource and production systems are offline. The fleet of the Veil is trying to rebuild. We must strike before they return to full strength. Deep scans of the structure indicate the Incarnates store highly volatile fuel and munitions in close proximity to their docking bays. Destroying the power regulators will ignite these volatile stores and cause a runaway chain of explosions that will destroy all nearby ships. Our objective here is to destroy all enemy ships docked throughout the complex. It's time to bring this war to the Incarnates.
Ready to copy.
Be advised, the target refueling and rearming bays around hostile ship docks are highly volatile. Recommend engaging from a distance when possible to avoid being caught in the blast wave. Engineering, do you have any templates that can assist here?
You know I do. Long-range torpedo frigate research is now ready at your say-so.
Excellent. Thank you, Engineering.
Hostile turret on the board. Adjust.
Alert. The ship dock is going critical. Move all ships outside the blast radius immediately.
Control set on target. Retarget TMC and prep weapons.
The enemy is launching strike craft attack wings from nearby transport vessels. Destroy the transports to stop their fighters from retreating for repairs. Interior scans show the Citadel substructure is interlaced with tunnel networks. Our strike craft can leverage these tunnels to bypass enemy defenses. Alert! A ship dock is critically damaged. Clear the area. Be advised, docked Incarnate carriers are still production capable. Expect enemy reinforcements from these locations. There are 5 enemy ship docks remaining. Alert! Sensors are picking up a new class of enemy frigate. It appears to be armed with a heavy missile launcher. Recommend destroying it before it closes to firing range. Alert! Ship dock going critical. Clear the blast radius.
Orders to break contact. Execute.
Sensor contact.
4 ship docks remaining. Keep up the pressure. Warning. Massive power surge detected from the nearby structure. One of the enemy production bays is still operational. We must capture the bay before we are overwhelmed by enemy destroyers. Marking the location of the bay control towers now.
I guess my finer details can wait. Destroyer research coming online right about now. Time to roll out the big guns.
Tactical teams have identified a new Incarnate smart missile frigate entering the AO. Codename, Fatal Class. Intercept with fast-moving strike craft. Torpedo frigates now available for construction. Deploy them against slow-moving capital ships or fixed emplacements. Destroyers now available for construction. Alert! Ship dock going critical. Clear the blast radius.
Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive. Sensor contact, enemy frigate.
2 ship docks remaining. We're nearly done here.
Destroyer is ready for action.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust.
Incarnate forces incoming.
Hostile Corvette. Engaging. Hostile Corvette destroyed.
Alert. Ship dock going critical. Clear the blast radius. Alert. Enemy destroyer undocking from the production bay.
Caution. Resource controller is under fire.
Only 1 ship dock remaining.
Hostile frigate on screen. Stand by engagement orders.
Warning. Clear the ship dock blast radius.
Sensor alert. Hostile frigate. ID confirmed.
All ship docks eliminated. Objective complete.
Corvette is off the board.
Enemy contact. Carrier marked. Strike craft detected. Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive. Sensor contact, enemy frigate. Local operators to exercise.
Frigate ready for action.
Hostile frigate on.
Production complete. Torpedo frigate deploying.
Enemy emplacement in area. Check screens. Enemy destroyer. Position marked. Sensor alert.
Alert. Enemy destroyer en route from the production bay. Incarnate forces are recapturing the control towers. Engage those units.
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyer identified. Sensor contact. Enemy frigate. Check screens.
Enemy frigate down.
Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive. Sensor contact.
The enemy are taking back the control towers. They must not be allowed to succeed.
Command channel open. New position set.
Hostile turret detected. Updating screens.
I don't want any surprises.
Enemy strike craft ID'd. Check sensors for position.
Enemy strike craft in weapons range. Down. Redirect.
Enemy frigate destroyed.
Enemy frigate down.
Hostile frigate on screen. Stand by engagement orders. Hostile turret ID'd.
Alert. An enemy destroyer is leaving the production bay.
Frigate destroyed. Scrap frigate.
Sensor alert. Hostile frigate. ID confirmed.
Enemy frigate destroyed.
Sensor contact. Enemy frigate. Check screens.
Scratch one enemy frigate. Enemy frigate is off the board.
Enemy frigate neutralized.
Enemy strike craft in area. Check screens.
Good hit. Hostile
Direct hit. Frigate down. Frigate destroyed. Enemy strike craft. Break and defend. Good hit. Hostile frigate down. Taking damage from enemy strike craft.
Enemy frigate down. Hostile frigate
Confirm kill.
We have scopes on a hostile emplacement. Update as needed.
gunnery.
Enemy turret sighted. Adjusting. Frigate. Enemy strike craft.
Alert. Positive ID on hostile destroyer.
Alert. Enemy destroyer en route from the production bay.
Target eliminated. Frigate down.
Caution fleet. Hostile destroyer on the board. Enemy carrier in proximity.
Incarnate forces are recapturing the control towers. Engage those units. The enemy are taking back the control towers. They must not be allowed to succeed.
Group 6 designated.
Caution. Resource controller taking damage. Hostile turret on the board. Adjust.
Target eliminated. Frigate down. Critical hit. Enemy frigate destroyed. Scratch one enemy frigate. Good hit.
Hostile frigate on the board. ID positive.
Enemy frigate hit the sand. Hostile frigate.
Incarnate forces are recapturing the control towers. Engage those units. Alert. Enemy destroyer undocking from the production bay.
Mothership.
Sensor contact. Enemy frigate. Local operators to exercise caution. Positive ID on enemy carrier.
Enemy turret engaging. Alert. Hostile strike craft engaging. We need cover.
Enemy strike craft detected. Updating screens.
A control tower has been captured.
Enemy strike craft on the board. Adjust.
I said to Pete this ship something reflective. Did anybody listen?
New position.
That was us. Enemy capital ship destroyed. I can't shake him. Sensor alert. Enemy turret. That beam is seeing right through our hull.
Enemy destroyer. Position marked.
Missile turret.
Alert. Enemy destroyer en route from the production bay.
Beam assessment. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft. Hostile 1 is on board.
Enemy destroyer identified.
How's the bomb lock? Doing what I can to keep this thing operating.
Target locked. All missile wrapped. Volley fire.
Get that thing off us.
Volley fire.
Enemy frigate down. Hostile frigate destroyed.
Good hit. Enemy capture destroyed. Enemy frigate neutralized. Good hit. Hostile frigate.
Enemy frigate destroyed.
Hostile frigate destroyed. Enemy frigate down. Enemy hostile frigate neutralized.
Strike craft detected.
Atlas teams, need you reinforcing the other hull.
Check screen. All guns adjust. Bigger target
destroyed. Atlas teams, need you reinforcing the other hull.
All missile racks set to simultaneous fire. Hostile contact. Engaging strike craft.
Production bay captured. Objective complete.
Caution. Resource controller.
Enemy capital ship hyperspace signature detected.
Hear me now. I use your barbaric tongue to deliver an ultimatum. Accept her will. Join me under the veil. Do this, and together we will find your missing navigator, if she yet lives. The three will be one. The key will form, and her glorious future will be realized.
And what if we aren't interested in her glorious future?
Your victories will be forgotten. Your fleet will be forgotten. Your name will be dust.
You offer only survival in chains, Warsage.
Isaac, I was right. They don't know where Karen is.
Incarnate battle cruiser incoming. The Incarnate Warsage is on board. If we take him out, we deprive the Queen of her general. Engage and destroy at once.
All back update. Enemy capital ship is off the board. Confirmed. Hostile destroyed.
Hostile frigate on screen. Stand by engagement orders.
Tearing into us.
There is no disgrace in defeat, young officer. I fought this battle 1,000 times, in 1,000 different ways before you even arrived.
Frigate is off the board. Frigate destroyed. Go ahead, frigate down. Enemy.
Good impact. Capital ship destroyed.
Hostile corvette on screen.
Enemy frigate neutralized. Gunnery, engage on lock.
Corvette hostile corvette down. Hostile corvette corvette.
Coming around on new attack
Take up
vector.
target. Hostile frigate in range.
Check sensors for position. Sensor contact. Corvette. Check screens.
Destroyer, closing range.
Command, reporting enemy frigate destroyed.
Frigate destroyed!
Enemy frigate down. Material site launch. Contact reported.
Channel target set.
Enemy frigate hit. Hostile frigate destroyed. Good hit. Hostile frigate down.
Come about.
Hostile frigate destroyed.
Enemy strike craft in area. Check screens. Sensor alert. Hostile frigate. ID confirmed. Enemy emplacement in area. Check screens.
We have impact. Heavy oil waiting.
ID confirmed. Tracking hostile resourcer.
Enemy battle cruiser detected. Ready to copy.
Get out of their lead.
Enemy resourcer on the board.
Accept her wisdom, and she will allow me to grant you mercy. Deny it further, and her will demands that I destroy you.
Enemies all over us.
Enemy strike craft detected. Updating screens.
Good hit. Come around on new target. Kinetic fire. Kinetic fire. Push it.
How do you continue to resist her will? You have been offered perfection, and yet you choose ruin.
Sensor contact. Enemy frigate. Check screens.
Hold your wall contact there. Volley fire set. Gunners, keep an eye out on your autoloader.
My queen, my teacher, my judge, I have failed you. Let no one remember my name. I choose dust.
Shift attack pattern. Source your weapons. Be ready.
Nail that report. Enemy captain ship destroyed.
Incarnate battle cruiser has been destroyed. Objective complete.
Good hit. Hostile frigate destroyed.
Sorry, Command. Trying to isolate that interference.
It's not interference. It's the Queen. She knows her war sage is gone. She's coming for us.
All mission objectives complete.
Remaining enemy ships are retreating. They pose minimal threat.
Coming around.
We have the advantage for the first time. Plot a course for Noctua 27.
You're only half right, Isaac. We do have the advantage, but we need to use it to get to the Buran ice shelf and rescue Lady Karen.
I thought we settled this already. We have to stick to the mission.
Repeat the mission to me, Intel.
What?
Indulge me.
To de-weaponize hyperspace and stop the anomaly.
From the Incarnate Queen's own mouth, Karen's cores would unlock the power of the entire gate network and give her ultimate control of that power. Karen is the mission, Isaac.
Imogen, There is no way she could be alive after this long.
I broke the code. You heard her voice. She could be the real advantage.
It could all be a trap.
It stops being a trap the moment we secure the cores. Tell me, what has Pact 2 thought about taking objectives important to your enemy? Karen or no? If the Incarnate want the Karsajuk, then we need the Karsajuk. There's no victory without it.
And you truly believe that?
All that matters is that you do, Isaac. Whatever it takes to complete the mission.
Well played, Imogen Sajet. However, a free jump means they will be able to track us, which means we'd be leading them straight to the very thing they want.
Yes. But I'm confident I can get us under cover of the ice as we come out of hyperspace. They will know we are at the ice shelf, but finding us will be another challenge altogether. Isaac, she called to me. We have to try.
Jump when ready, Fleet Command.